We now cover some of the potential threats or hazards that your HACCP plan is designed to mitigate. We have covered these threats in other videos, but we touch upon them again to stress the importance of understanding the threats that must be dealt with and the consequences. There are three categories of threats: biological, chemical, and physical. When it comes to biological threats, they are pathogenic organisms that can cause illness and possibly death. There are four distinct classifications within the biological group: bacterial, such as Salmonella, Listeria, and strains of E. coli. You also have to consider viral threats, such as hepatitis A or rotavirus. There are plenty of parasites that can cause trichinosis or toxoplasmosis. Fungi, including molds and yeast. These are just a sampling of the biological pathogenic organisms or threats that you need to guard against when developing your HACCP plan. Chemical threats include various and numerous chemical compounds, some of which are used to protect your consumer, but if not used correctly, they can become a threat. Items such as soaps, detergents, sanitizers, and cleaners. If not properly rinsed or removed, these items can become a hazard. Pesticides. Remember, you always want to outsource your pest control to a reputable company. If maintaining small pesticide chemicals, you want to make sure that they are stored in their own separate location and properly identified. Lubricants may drip into your food from machinery that is not properly maintained. This might actually end up being a CCP to ensure that your equipment is properly maintained at regular intervals. Toxic metals may leach into your product due to reactions during cooking, such as a copper metal pot used to heat an acidic sauce such as pasta sauce. Next, we talk about physical hazards. These are foreign objects that are either normally found within the food but not removed, or man-made materials that found their way into the food. So they're either man-made objects or naturally occurring hazards that have not been removed. As examples, metal shavings from an old can opener that inadvertently fall into the can unnoticed and then travel with the food into the processing environment. That would be a man-made elemental hazard. Chicken or fish bones or pieces that are found within your food product unexpectedly would be a great example of a natural hazard being present. Other items include dirt, packaging, glass, other debris. These may enter into the food due to negligence in handling or by accident while in receiving, storing, or any other aspect of the food production chain. Do not forget that when you are planning, accidental contamination as well as deliberate contamination must be considered. Understanding what your threats are out there, we are now ready to move to step 2, determining your critical control points or CCPs.